This is the midterm research project for David Long. We're replicating results of the seam carving algorithm by Avidan and Shamir. Now basically what this allows us to do is remove parts of an image from within the image without having to scale or crop an image. It even allows us to avoid using focal point software, which only lets you really focus on a single point within the image. The cornerstone of this algorithm is the seam carving operator, which is based on an energy function based again on the gradients in the x and y direction to calculate an energy. Although there are many ways to calculate energy, we're going to go ahead and use the Sobel function. Before applying the Sobel operator, you want to make sure you use a grayscale image. Here's my calculated total energy of the beach seam. To calculate the lowest energy seams, we're going to look at the pixel neighborhood, and we'll only really be looking at the right side and the bottom side, so 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. In this example, we're only looking at columns. This illustrates a lowest energy seam vertically from top to bottom, but the same process can be used horizontally from left to right. Once the lowest energy seam has been calculated, it can be removed from the image, and then we can repeat this process for how many ever columns or rows we need. An identical procedure is followed for seam insertion, where we calculate the lowest energy seams, remove the seam, and then continue this process. Those seams are then added back into the image to enlarge it. I had fairly good results with the seam removal. However, the paper doesn't really specify which energy functions are best to use, and then also doesn't specify how to add the rows back in when you're enlarging. So like how you keep those pixel and path data around. I think it's a fairly easy technique to replicate, and it's very useful for expanding images or decreasing images dynamically. And now for some examples of my results. I've included a seam path to be removed. Here is that final image with one of the seams removed. And here is the same image with 250 seams removed. And as you can see, the overall quality of the image is still very, very good. As mentioned in the paper, I think this could also be extended to video fairly easily. And that's it. That covers the seam carving operator and my results of replicating the paper.